Hey guys, it's Warren Williams from WarrenWilliamsCoaching.com. So today I'm going to talk to you about the chakras. The chakra system is so important in our lives. Everything that we are is all about our psyche. So psyche is everything that you are that cannot be weighed or measured. It's so important today for us to look at every aspect of health. So other therapies deal with a specific type of practice, but they're not practicing holistically. Holistically is whole body living. So that means you're looking at the emotions, the mind, the thoughts, the chemical reactions, nutrition, exercise, posture, pain prevention, respiration. Whole body living truly means you look at everything. So we as C.H.E.K practitioners and holistic lifestyle coaches, we truly start to look at everything that makes you who you are. So as I said, the psyche is so important. The 7 chakras in our bodies relate to the psychological theme of every single aspect of who we are. So to give you an example, if somebody has some form of emotional fear or anxiety or butterflies, they normally have butterflies in a specific location. They always have it in their stomach. They don't have butterflies in their kneecap or butterflies in their toe. It's always butterflies in your stomach. So a specific emotional response is stored in this area, in the stomach area of your body. If you have tension through stress, you normally hunch your shoulders. So that's another emotion that's stored in a specific area of your body. So the chakra system is able to map specific emotions and psychological themes to specific areas of your body. The 7 chakras have now been proven by scientists to be real. So years ago, people used to think that people that spoke about chakras were crazy. But scientific data now correlates the fact that chakras are real. Chakras are also known as psychic gates. So they are doorways or sections of our body that superimpose an emotional response. So let's go through the first one. The first chakra is the root chakra. The root chakra means, much like a tree, the roots ground you. They keep you connected to Mother Nature. They are the foundation of what you represent throughout your day. The choices that you make every single day is based on the first chakra. The first chakra is safety and security. It's also family, tribe, and tribal association. So it's the foundation of who you are. So if you have money problems, and I know there's a lot of people out there that have money problems, 95% of the world's wealth is owned by 5%. So there's a lot of people out there that are struggling financially. So the root chakra can be affected by that. If your thoughts every single day are consistently worrying about money, debt, bailiffs, where you're going to get your next check from, if you're living from check to check or money to money, then you're definitely going to have some form of emotional response to that. And that means it can physically affect that gland because the emotions connect to a electrochemical response in the body that is now stored in a specific section of the body located just below the navel, which is that first chakra. So you can have low back pain, you can have pain in your iliopsoas or hip flexors, you can have pain in your abdominal wall, you can have even prostate issues or uterine issues relating to your first chakra. So it's so important. Also, the first chakra is related to adrenal stress. So we relate emotion to physicality. The second chakra relates to sexuality, sex procreation, sexual identity. Are you comfortable being male or female? You may be a male that's been put into a position where you have to fend for yourself. That means you have a lot of issues relating to, am I ready to be a man? Am I ready to contribute to society in that way? Or if you're a woman, it could be the same thing. Women that may have issues with sexuality, the first time they have a sexual experience may have been a bad sexual experience, so it can affect that second chakra. So that's the second chakra. The third chakra is personal power and self-will. That means the ego, self-identity. Am I ready to live my legacy? Because when you leave school, you need to know your legacy. What are you here for? How are you contributing to the world? If you have a sense of autonomy, if you don't have any of these things, or you're someone that may have depression, then it will affect that third chakra. Remember, all of these chakras are specific organs that are located in specific areas of the body that can actually create pain as a byproduct of an emotional response. The fourth chakra is your heart chakra. That is also known as giving and receiving love. So as you know, there's a lot of men out there that are finding it very hard to, as we say, soften themselves and be able to give love outwardly, expressing love. So because of that, because of society saying men have to be hard and tough, they may find it hard to express their love, and that therefore they are constantly pushing away rather than pulling towards. So that can physically affect them throughout this section of the body, which can also affect the respiration, as well as the heart itself. As you've heard, some people can literally die from a broken heart. This is absolutely true. You can Google it, it's scientifically data, scientifically proven. The fifth chakra is the thyroid, or the communication. Communication is not just about speaking, it's about how you express yourself. As you see how I'm using my hands right now, artwork. As you know, the Western world nowadays is mainly focused on structure. So people are into left brain work. Whereas creativity is total self-expression, your ability to express and communicate outwardly. If you have issues with the fifth chakra, it can also affect your thyroid gland, which also regulates your adrenal gland, and it can down-regulate it if necessary, based on the stress that you perceive every single day. The seventh chakra is now we're going more into the spiritual side. The sixth chakra is here, also known as the third eye. This is your perception. If you witness an instance or circumstance, your perception may tell you this situation is wrong, but perception is also intuitive. Can you intuit? Can you self-express? Can you feel? So if you're able to intuit things around you, it allows you to make better decisions in your life. If you have a problem with this ability, then it can also affect the gland here, also known as the pituitary gland. And then the seventh chakra is the pineal gland. The seventh chakra is the myth, your way out of this world. So the ground chakra, or the root chakra, is your way into this world. This is the part of the ground of the circuits. This is the circuit wire. The seventh chakra is your way out of this world. So this is your relation and connection to what you think God is, or the universal connection. This is what we call the myth. The myth means how you think your world here will end. If you're a religious person and you think that you could die and go to hell, the way you live your life may be based on fear. If you're somebody who's a spiritualist and you think this is simply a doorway to the next world, you may have a completely different relationship with how you live here and how you will leave here. So that can affect every idea you have about being here. And again, if you have a problem with that, it can affect the gland up here. So hopefully this is a really quick summary of all the chakras. Hopefully you'll understand a little bit about the importance and relevance of the chakras and how they can affect thoughts, and how those thoughts can physically affect every gland in your body, because you can sometimes have pain that cannot be weighed or measured, but it manifests physically in your body. I'm Warren Williams. Check out my website, warrenwilliamscoaching.com.